What's up, everybody? How you doing? Hey, today was an interesting morning. I decided I'd brew some beer, and because I've got store-bought with me. Looks like the White Christmas. I had recorded some videos yesterday and whatnot, and I was sitting here watching YouTube while brewing a batch of Grandma's Secret Stash, which is a pretty good beer. And oh, hey, we got somebody. Hey, Plucky, how you doing? Anyway, but we're just brewing some beer here, and I figured I'd go live. I don't know, I just figured why not? I'm out here in my garage all by myself, so I figured why not? I'll involve you guys as well. Doing great? All right. So anyway, so I'm using my iPad, so we'll see how it works. Hopefully the audio is good and whatnot is doing good. Homebrew. Yeah. So, cheers, guys. Ah, yes. Yeah, it's fairly cold out here. Where I live, it's gotten down to, let's see, I don't know, it's in like the, what is it? I'm not real sure. I'd have to look. It's gotten fairly cold. It's about, well, it's warmer today. It's 50 degrees, but yesterday it was about 20 degrees, you know, or whatever. Oh, sorry. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Doing good. Just like I said, just making some homebrew here. Like I said, I gotten some videos done. Quite a few. I got the Christmas special is pretty much done. I've got to edit that. Excuse me. So we got to edit some of that and whatnot. But the Christmas special will be coming. It's going to be some cool stuff involving Google and turning lights on and off with your voice. So ought to be pretty cool. Then I also have, let's see. Oh, I did do the SMD challenge. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but it's basically it's a little device that's on Tindy that I think it's Maker's Box. I think is who makes it, and they sell basically it's a little token. It's only about that big around. The circuit board's a little tiny, and basically it starts off at 1206. Goes to 060 or 0805, then 0603, then 0402, and then the really challenging one is 0201. And you're supposed to hand solder it. And I got everything but the 0201. So it was actually really pretty cool. What we got? Do you have to make Google Assistant play music? Please help. I have not. I have not yet delved into that. That's something I want to do. I just set up my Google Home Assistant like for real in my living room in my house. So my door to my house is over there. That's why I'm pointing. But I just set it up, and that was one of the things I was going to want to maybe start playing with, was start to look at that and see what to do. Have not done it just yet, so honestly I don't know, but I tell you what, once I figure it out, I'll definitely make a video. So we'll see if we can't make a video on especially like skills, because I know Alexa, once you assign it to your Amazon account, you've got that whole skills thing that you can get. And so the companion app, no, I don't think I've messed with the companion. Well, are you talking about the little home app that you download like on your phone? If that's what you're talking about. I've looked through it. I haven't really gotten into it. Like I said, Alexa has all those skills, and Google has the same thing. Okay, good. All right, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've looked into it and looked at it, and there's even a way that you can put like your address and payment method in there, so you can have Google buy stuff for you. So you tell Google, like, I don't know, order you more beer or something. I don't know, but order more stuff or something like that, and it'll do it. So yeah, that app is how you get it all. I haven't played around with it, and I was playing around with it last night, but not a whole ton. So. Oh, looks like I'm getting ready to boil. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Here, I can pick this up. I'll show you what it looks like. Come on. All right, there's my filthy garage. But basically, we got a big old pot on a big old burner, and I'm waiting for it to start foaming up. This foam will get like crazy, so you have to turn the heat down, otherwise it'll like boil over. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Yeah, set this back down. There we go. There. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm waiting for it to boil. It's called the hot break. So if any of you have ever brewed beer before, I don't know if anybody has, but it's called the hot break. You got to wait for it to stop foaming. But in any case, but I figured I'd live stream here for a little bit just because I don't use the mobile live stream enough. I need to do it more. I recently switched carriers on my cell phone, and they offer unlimited or whatever. So I'm gonna try to see if I can't live stream more on the go. So if I'm doing stuff. So anyway, so that way I can put it into my truck and stuff like that, and I can talk to you guys and maybe have a brief little 30-minute session or something like that. So in any case, all right, I'm going to stir this because it's starting to get crazy. What phone do you have? I have the Motorola. Let's see, what is this thing? It's a. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's one of the Motorola ones. It's like the Z something or other. It's the one that you like snap all the little gadgets and stuff to. You know, sorry, this is starting to boil up on me, so I gotta turn down the heat. It's one of the ones that you like snap all the, where you can like snap on the camera and you can snap on the projector. The projector is the coolest one, except for some reason they won't give that away for free, which is just poop. But in any case, sorry, I gotta turn this down and go see if maybe I can hold this up and you can see it. See how it's foaming up like something fierce? You get this heavy foam, and then you gotta stir the crap out of it. Turn the heat down and stir the crap out of it. In any case, hey, thanks for the thumbs up. But yeah, I figured, yeah, if any of you guys that are watching or anything, like I've been saying here, if you have any questions or anything, definitely let me know. Like Plucky here, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I mean, I'm just kind of hanging out. That's what we're doing. Just hanging out, making some beer. So, if you guys wish, feel free to ask me some questions. That's fine with me. I don't have my computer in front of me, so I'm going to be a little bit limited. Moto Z. Yes, that's exactly right. Ah, did you Google that? Did you Google that? Yeah, the Moto Z. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, see, because it's got like the little. You can see the thing on the back. If I took it out of the case, you can like snap stuff onto the back of it and stuff like that. Yeah, you Googled it? Yeah, awesome. Hey, that'd be something to ask the Google Assistant, right? But anyway, all right, so it looks like I got a pretty good boil going on here. See, that's what we need to do. We need to boil this so I can add, see, I'm going to add the Brewers Gold. That's right, Brewers Gold. So I need to add a full ounce of this stuff. I should have brought a pair of scissors, but I didn't. Don't open stuff with your teeth. Anyway, so I'm going to dump this in. It'll probably foam up yet again. So let's go ahead and I'm going to dump this in over here. I wish I could get this where you could see. Oh well, I don't have it on a tripod or anything. I've literally got it just sitting on a car. So, all right, I'm going to try to dump this in and not make a huge mess. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. Whoa! It almost boiled over on me. Woo! Now, there's some interesting science that's going on here. Whenever you add something cold to a liquid that's very hot, obviously, it creates a thermal gradient, right? Because you got cold and hot mixing together. Well, in something that's very sugary, like wort, which is what it's called, it starts to get crazy. Have made any machine learning videos? No, I have not made any machine learning videos. What did you have in mind? Like TensorFlow? No, I have not seen that. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I know exactly what that is. What do you mean by that? Machine learning. That sounds cool. Sounds cool. I definitely like to look into it. TensorFlow. Nope, I have not seen that. And like I said, I don't have my computer in front of me, so you have to forgive me. Otherwise, I'd look it up real quick. But hold on, I got fire. Oh, neural networks. No, I have not. I do have the neural network software. I believe. Put this back up here and get this back going. I do have Neuralware. I see what you're talking about now. So you're talking about the stuff like back propagation and all that jazz. Yeah, I do have the neural software that's called Neuralware. It's fairly old. It was from back when I was in Europe. Yeah, it was back from when I was in college, and I did neural networks while I was there. Yeah, I could fire that up. I'll have to go dig it out of mothballs. But that could be very interesting. Do you know of a freeware neural network software? Because Neuralware's, I had to buy it, so, and it's not cheap. So I was going to say, I'd like to see if I could maybe find some sort of open source one that would do the algorithms and whatnot. Because the cool thing about Neuralware is once you set up the neurons and everything and set your learnings and update the weights and all that stuff, then it'll actually puke out the C code. Actually, I think it's C. It might be C++. But either way, it'll puke out code. And then you can use that in anything. Anything that has a C compiler or C++ compiler, whichever one it was, I don't remember. Then yeah, it'll actually work. So that's actually a pretty cool deal. Yeah, that's interesting. TensorFlow with Python is free, or TensorFlow. Sorry, my bad. Cool. All right. I will definitely look that up. Yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be real interesting. It'd be kind of fun. Because neural networks, those of you other people that don't maybe not know, neural networks are a basically pattern recognition software. So always the first rule of neural nets is that you want to see if it's even applicable. Meaning, are you dealing with something that's a pattern? Are you trying to do like maybe facial recognition? Are you trying to do image recognition or something like that? Something that has a pattern to it. A very classic example was they had one that was called the truck backer-upper, which was actually very interesting. You can go Google that, and you can actually find the actual like training software. You can play around with it. And basically, it was like a semi-truck. You could jackknife the semi-truck, and there was like the port that it was supposed to park at, and it would back up and figure itself out to actually dock. It was really cool, and it was all done by a neural network, and it was fairly interesting. But yeah, we should try to experiment with that. That's a good idea. It's been a long time since I've done it. I remember there was always the principles of back propagation and things like that for updating weights, and then there got into like you were talking about the self-learning ones where you've got like you can make like learning robots and stuff like that. Like maybe you want a mapping robot, kind of like the Roomba or something like that. I don't know if it uses a neural net or if it's just flat out marking, like it figures out where the walls are or whatever and then marks it down or whatever. But you can actually have something like a Roomba run on a neural net where it'll basically figure out the area, figure out the pattern of where all your furniture and stuff is and then avoid it and things like that. And you do like a reward system and all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we should check that out. That's actually a good idea. I will definitely put that into my notes. I'll have to export this chat session so I make sure I remember it. And I've been doing a lot better about keeping notes. Normally I don't keep notes very much. And so I've actually started using OneNote and breaking it out and putting all of the notes, viewer requests and things like that, and putting those in that so that way I don't lose track of what you guys request. The Roomba just has an IR sensor. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that it wasn't, I mean, it seems very smart, but I don't think it's actually using a neural net. It's just, using IR sensors, and I think those touch sensors when it bumps into things and that, and then it has a mapping memory that just remembers where it bumped into something, so that way it tries to avoid it next time and things like that. And then, it has IR sensors and other things, and those floor sensors. We have one, it's not a Roomba, those are expensive, but my wife got a Bob Sweep, which it's just purely sensors. It just bounces off of stuff. It doesn't remember anything. It just runs around, bounces off of things, and sweeps up the floor. But it's kind of cool. I've taken it apart just because I want to see what it's like. Right? I want to see what it's like. And so it's got little sensors for the floor and stuff like that. It's pretty sweet. So yep. Well, it looks like we got a rolling boil going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a timer. Let's go. This is going to be basically an hour. I don't expect you guys to stick around for the whole hour. I don't think I'll live stream that long. But start me a timer. We'll let this boil and bitter. Do you have any cheap smart home projects? I'm working on one. Working on it. Trying to work on it. Oh, beer moment. But I'm trying to work on it. I've got a, let's see, if you've been following me on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter and check things out that way, I've been trying to post, kind of like what I've been doing. But I've been doing an automated blinds because there was a system. In fact, actually, I have it. I actually have it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Be right back. BRB. Go get it. It's actually here in the garage. Okay. Was this. It was the My Smart Blinds. And this, my username on Twitter is misperry, and then put EE on the end, because for some reason somebody already had misperry. So, all one word, misperry, and then EE at the end. And then you can follow me there, and you'll catch a lot of the pictures and stuff. I like to use Twitter because, well, and sort of Google Plus and Facebook, but mostly Twitter, because it's pretty easy to type it in. My phone, you know, I've got the app and everything, and I can let you guys know what's going on without having to create a video or a live streamer and go through the whole creation thing. But anyway, but I had this My Smart Blinds. I thought this was going to be really cool because it's like a retrofit kit. It actually retrofits to your existing blinds and has a little motor in it and stuff like that, and it shows you how to take it apart and everything. The only problem is it's Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth, and these retail for like $200. Now I didn't pay that for it, but also, you know, I'm using the money from the support from you guys, yeah, to get this stuff. But still, these are like $200. And so I was like, wow, you know, and I thought it was pretty expensive. And that's only one blind. That only does one set of blinds. If you're like me, my house has windows everywhere. So yeah, that'd be like ragingly expensive. So what I did was I took it upon myself to see if I couldn't figure out a way to use servo motors or motor and things like that, and figure out a way to do it myself, you know, maybe with 3D printing and things like that, to get it, number one, cheaper, and number two, that thing only uses Bluetooth. So there's no way to hook it into like Home Assistant and stuff like that. Well, I mean, you could. I mean, if you enable the Bluetooth on the Raspberry Pi and things like that, but then you got distance problems. It's just a mess. So what I wanted something that will do Wi-Fi. So the thing that I'm building, that I'll hopefully have videos for, because I'm so close to having it done. It's really close. I got to print out some other pieces. But basically, it's going to be a servo motor that you can 3D print the different brackets and parts for. And I've got that all modeled. That's all 3D printed, and it does work very well. And like I said, I've been showing it off on YouTube. And basically, you retrofit your blinds with this, and it uses an ESP8266 to actually do the transactions. And it uses MQTT, since Home Assistant uses MQTT, or it can be a server for it. That's how it basically translates, and then you can hook it in, you know, using if this then that, if you're using Google Pi, or you can write your own Alexa skill for it, however you want to do it. But if you're using Alexa or whatever, and it will basically, then you can voice activate your blinds and stuff like that. And you know how ESP8266s are like $1.50 on eBay. They're dirt cheap. And then a servo motor, roughly you can find, I think I was using the Fubuda or wherever you pronounce it, like 3008 or something like that, which is a decent size one, but they fit perfectly in those kind of like C-channel looking blinds. And so that's what I'm using. I've already 3D printed the brackets and everything, and it works magnificently. I also added like a manual override, because actually my wife was the one that came up with that idea. She came downstairs and went, well, what if I don't want to ask Google, or maybe Google's on the fritz, or you know, and I don't want to have my phone. Can't I just walk up to the blinds and, you know, just pull a string and it worked? So what I did was I put built another bracket, 3D printable. All this stuff will be on a GitHub repository. You just download it and you use it, whatever you want to do. But I put a pull chain switch, so that way you pull it and it opens up, and then it closes. And then you could write your software however you want, because it's interfaces with the ESP8266. So you can make it where you like pull it through, you know, you have like low, medium, high for how far open they go. But that's what I'm going to do. And ultimately, you guys will have to let me know if it sounds like a good idea. But I was ultimately going to see if I couldn't kit that whole thing and make it as a kit. And then you put it out on Tindy if you guys don't want to, like maybe you don't have a 3D printer or something like that, or you don't want to have to buy all the pieces. You could just buy it from me. And I haven't priced it yet, but it's not going to be $200. I know that for sure. I'm hoping I can keep it below $100 is what I'm hoping, kitted, you know, the whole thing put together. But we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out once I start getting it all going. But yes, I do have home automation projects coming. In fact, the Christmas special is a home automation thing. It's using some TP-Links. I'll give you a spoiler alert. It's using the TP-Link. That's what it's using, which is the little receptacle, smart receptacles. Now, however, Not had a lot of luck with it retaining the IP. Like its Wi-Fi kind of is flaky. And so I think I probably won't recommend the TP-Link. I'm probably going to try like a Belkin or something. But still, the gist is no matter what device you use, I'm going to show how to code and build and put all that together and link it up with Google and link it up with Home Assistant and link it up with everything to where you can just ask Google to do whatever you want and it'll turn it on and off. So, yep, got some stuff coming. Got some stuff coming. And we're at a rolling boil now. Here, I'll show you. Got a rolling boil going on. Woohoo! Yeah. This one's going to be tasty. Should be good. Anyway, we make Wi-Fi enabled speaker with Raspberry Pi. Cheap, I'm just... So I don't do much of that. Wi-Fi enabled speaker. That's pretty cool. Oh, are you meaning like maybe like a Bluetooth speaker? Is that what you're talking about? Maybe. If like your own, like where you can take your phone and play your stuff on it. If you want to do a Bluetooth one, there was, let's see, I had a video. Let's see, I can't remember what it was. I had a video on how to do, yeah, Bluetooth range sucks. Yeah, no, that is true. Yeah, the Bluetooth range does suck. I was going to say, if you want a quick and dirty Bluetooth way of doing it, there's that one video I made about you turning your aux port into a Bluetooth thing. But if you're wanting to do Wi-Fi, tell you what you probably could do is if you're using the Raspberry Pi as your, and this is literally off the top of my head. I'm not Googling anything, but off the top of my head, what I could think of is VLC. I think has a streaming thing. I don't know if it'll work with an app on the phone. You have to look at it. But I know that I think VLC has a streaming deal, and if you could somehow stream audio from like your phone, UPnP, maybe. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not I'm not on a computer. But that's what I would probably look at, is somehow streaming to the Raspberry Pi, if you can figure that out. That would probably be the way to look at that, over Wi-Fi, because it's going to have to be a network thing. It'll have to be like a multicast session. So I would probably say looking into streaming would probably be a good... Wait. I just happened to think. There is an app. I downloaded it a long time ago because I was going to do a video on it, and then I got sidetracked. Let me see if I can find it. I remember what it's called. I think there was an app that was called Airstream, if I remember right. And it's free. It's, you know, open source and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure it was called Airstream. Here, let me open up my Google store. It looks like a little weather balloon. Bubble UPnP. I haven't heard of that one. Bubble UNP. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. I don't know. Have you been experimenting with that one? Let me see if I can find this. Air stream. See if it'll come up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's this. Well, I think that's going the reverse way. It's streaming your PC on your phone. I don't know, but you could look into it. That one's called, white balance is going nuts, but that one is called, yeah, Airstream. And I was going to play around with that one, but didn't know, what to do. But, yeah, you said, what did you say, Bubble UPnP? Whatever that was. Yeah. Give me my chat back. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Bubble UPnP. Yeah, no, I haven't ever experimented with that one. But that's probably how I would do it, is attach, yeah, speakers to maybe a Raspberry Pi, and then see if you couldn't do some sort of streaming service to, ooh, that's getting hot, some sort of a streaming service to stream the audio to the Raspberry Pi. That's probably what I would do if I was you. So, good ideas though. Good stuff. I'm definitely gonna look into that neural network stuff. That's cute. So. Definitely. What else can we do on this? I'm looking at these features. What is this? Bubbles. Dance party. All right, I'm going to play around with these different things. Bubbles! Dance party. Dream. Oh. Glamour. Ooh, beam. Ha! That's all like scratchy. Okay, sorry. I just had to play around with some of the sessions. Wow. Yeah, right. Bubbles. My bubbles. Yeah, no joke. So anyway. All right, but yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. What's everybody doing for Christmas? Huh? If you're watching this afterwards, you can leave it in the comments, or you can comment right now. What are you guys doing for Christmas? I'm going to stay here for Christmas Eve, but then I'm going to go up to the good old Kansas City for actual Christmas Day, because my in-laws are up there, and so we always travel up there to go see them. So, anybody else doing any traveling, or are they just sticking around? Where are they at? I'm just curious. Should be fun time. Be a moment. All right. Building a new PC. Right on. Is it going to be water cooled, or is it going to be regular, or what kind of processors you got in it? That's cool. I built a new PC actually last Christmas. I built one. Used one of the Corsair water cooled dealies, and it's actually quite nice. It's so much quieter. It's so much quieter. It doesn't sound like an airplane taking off, which is great for making YouTube videos, because I don't know, if you watch some, you can probably see the transition. If you watch videos before the 2016 Christmas, you could probably hear it in the background. You probably hear the fans from the PC. Whereas then post 2016, basically this year in 2017, the videos have been a lot quieter. That's because I changed out PCs. Just regular with Ryzen 5 1500X and a GTX 1070 16 gig RAM. Oh, nice. You know, that's what I've noticed is you almost need 16 gigs of RAM irregardless. Have you ever noticed that? It's like Windows they were a resource hog when it was Vista, and then they supposedly corrected it. And then it's still a resource hog, I think. You need at least 16, in my opinion. I can't even remember how much I've got. I don't even know. I put a bunch in there. Either way. Well, that's cool. That sounds like a good one, man. The GTX 1070. That's pretty good. All right, you gonna do some gaming, or are you just gonna use it for building projects? That'd be pretty cool. Yep. So that'd be fun. Neural network needs at least 16 gigs for training it. Yeah, no joke. That is very intense, memory and processor intense training neural nets. So you're getting into neural nets. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was fairly fascinating when I learned it. It was very interesting. Like, you can do speech recognition with it. You can do a neural net for that. Anything that's a pattern. If it's something that's more precision based, then actually a normal feedback control loop will actually probably be better than a neural net. A neural net will get close, but it may not be as precise. So that's usually the first rule of designing a neural net is it applicable? And if it is, well, then fire it up. Go for it. And then the worst part of it was building the training set. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but I remember that. That was always a royal pain, was figuring out how to train it, and how to put the data in what format to train the thing. That was difficult. So once you get that knocked out, then you're good. And a maze solver with it for my school project. Awesome. Oh, my daughter came out. I'm live streaming. But anyway, you made it for your school project. That's pretty cool. What was that? It was a maze solver. Oh, right on. Yeah, that would definitely be a good one, because then you got the whole. Yeah. So how did you train it with just different mazes and stuff like that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't remember what we did. I think we did like a French to English translator. Now, it was not advanced. It was just words, just the words. It wasn't like Google Translate or something like that where, it can, do phrasing and stuff like that. But it was at least words. Like, you could say bonjour and it would come back with hello and, different things like that. And My favorite word in French was word for computer, just because it was fun to say. It was un ordinateur, and I always thought that was hilarious. And so that was one. You'd say that, and it'd come back computer, and it was pretty cool. I made like 100 mazes with Python and trained on it. Oh, nice, nice. So you use Python a lot? That's pretty cool. Python is very interesting coding. I never really used it a whole lot until a friend of mine was coding some stuff, and he was having trouble with it and asked me to look at it, and I was like, well, I've never done Python, but I'll take a peek. And yeah, it's actually fairly simple to use. The only thing I will say about Python that's a little bit like, you know, if you're going to do anything that's really intense, is how that if you indent something, then it's a part of, you know, like if it's an if you indent, then it's a part of the if. If you don't indent, then it's not part of the if. Or loops or anything like that's like that. And that I'm kind of like, ooh, because, you know, you don't have any curly braces or anything to designate start and stop of the nested criteria. And so I'm like, ooh, man, you can kind of get your rear in a sling on that one if you got it messed up. But so far as coding it, yeah, super simple, super simple. I recommend it for everybody who's wanting to get started with coding and stuff like that. Is Python is really, really easy to use. In fact, funny thing, I know that in the power industry, the big, like, electricity and stuff, at least here in the U.S., there is a software that's called PSSE that actually uses Python for its scripting. Yes, no, I agree. I agree. It's better than C. C is really complicated. In fact, actually, I dislike C altogether. I like C++, and I'm starting to get into C# since it's newer and it's kind of the upcoming thing. But not as much as C++. I like C++ because you can start doing a whole lot more stuff in C++, and you don't have to worry about certain limitations. In C, the scanf statement is a little bit wonky at times. Yeah, no, it is. It's very C-ish. But Python is made from C. Yeah, I know it is. It's just kind of like a simplified down version of it. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, but I like C++ because instead of having the scanf and the printf, and then you have to put the %d or the %f or whatever in comma, and then you have to pass, ampersand, you have to pass the address to it and all that crap. No. In C++, it's just C in and C out, console in, console out. And you just C in the variable name, C out and the variable name, and it figures out, that it was declared as a double, so it prints it out as a double. You declare it as whatever, it prints it out as whatever. It's very easy. And then formatting it's even easier, and it's just, yeah. To me, it was a whole lot easier than C. But C has been around since the dawn of computers, I think, and so it's used everywhere. So anyway, so it's still around. And that was another question I wanted to ask you guys. Would you guys be interested in doing like, if I did like a programming in C set of videos? Where just kind of go through the basics, or whatever programming language. Maybe go through different. I know since Arduino is kind of a big thing. C is something that people probably maybe want to see, or C++. I don't care. I'll do anything. Didn't know that. Nope. But I didn't know. I figured I'd ask it. I know this video will be posted on the channel after we're done making it here. So some people might want to. So leave it in the comments. Let me know if you want to see something like that. Then I will oblige. You guys are the drivers of the channel. I mean, really. I mean, I come up with ideas and stuff like that to fill time, but you guys are the drivers of the channel. So anyway, looks like we got. Oh, I got trash that I'm gonna have to take out. Okay. Thank you, honey.
You drinking beer?
Yeah, in live streaming. I'm making beer. You have to. It's like a party foul. You have to drink beer to make beer. Huh?
Not noon yet. You got 2 minutes, I guess.
I know.
Okay, bye.
Right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, normally. Okay, no. The rule is you're supposed to drink homebrew while making homebrew, but I don't have any homebrew. That's why I'm making it. So yeah, I know. I had to use this, but anyway. That's the point. That's what you have to do, And it's cold in the garage and it's starting to warm up. But that's what you do. Yeah. That's the point. But anyway, well, guys, let's see. This has gone on for 34 minutes now, so I say we probably ought to start shutting down. I will say definitely thank you very much, Plucky, for all that stuff. I will definitely check out. What was that called? Sorry, my finger's in the way because I'm trying to flip through here. TensorFlow. All right. I will definitely check out TensorFlow. And when I do, I'll see what I can get, if I can get it going fairly quickly. I will make a video on that because that looks really cool, and that's a good point. We should do some neural net stuff. Kind of take it to the next level. I know that there's those different robots. I think that, who is it, Honda? Is it Honda that has that? I don't know, has that one robot and stuff. And I even saw on Twitter, I saw that there's robots that do backflips now and crazy stuff like that. And I know that they're controlled by many different things, neural nets and feedback control loops and all that stuff. But if we want to start checking that out, I will be very happy to oblige. So anyway, but yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut down the deal because it's getting long. I just wanted to spend maybe 30 minutes. Like I said, I wouldn't do the whole hour. Honda Osmo, that's right. Man, you are on top of it. Yeah, the Honda Osmo. Yeah, that's right. And because I saw a truck the other day driving along that was a Honda big truck, and it had the little Osmo on the side of it, and I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, I know who that guy is. But anyway, guys, all right, well, thanks for joining me on this interesting deal, helping me keep me some company so I don't have to sit here alone. But I've got some other things to do. I got to take out the trash since my wife set it out, and some other things I got to do. So I'm going to let this just sit here and boil. And guys, if I don't see you again, check out the channel. Look for the Christmas special because it's coming out. And have yourselves a Merry Christmas or whatever that you guys do. Happy holidays to all. And you guys check me out. Definitely check me out on Twitter and Instructables. I'm on Instructables as well. misperry on Instructables. And I think Facebook, and it's all down in the. I'll put it in the description, but also you can go to my channel, and it's all on my channel. So definitely check me out there. Follow me. I post stuff all the time and different things. Check out the Google forum. I'll try to put a link down in the description after this is all over with, so you have to check back in the video because I don't have time to do it right now. But check out the Google forum that I have. I've been putting it on the other videos, so you can check out descriptions and other videos. But check that out. I've had a few people sign up for the Google forum. And it's been actually doing pretty good. We've got people doing things. Hey, thanks, Plucky. High five, buddy. Hey, Dickles. McButtstuff. That is the awesomest name. Dickles McButtstuff. Hi. That is awesome. That made me laugh. Oh, that makes me think. Does anybody watch The Guild? Does anybody watch The Guild? Because the Guild's hilarious. There's that part where that guy goes and hooks up to a, yeah, right, he hooks up to, I knew you have, but he hooks up to the Wi-Fi that's called, let's see, what's it called, Scuzz Bucket Lick My Pony Butt. That's awesome. That's exactly where my mind went when I saw your name. That's fantastic. But anyway, all right, guys, it's getting crazy. I'm gonna have to go because I gotta get some stuff done before Mama comes out and tells me that I gotta get off. So anyway, thank you guys again very much for joining me on this adventurous live stream. But check me out on all those different deals, and we'll see you later, Dickles McButtstuff. I'm gonna have to write that down. That was awesome. See you later, Plucky. Thank you guys for all the support. We will see you next time.